The 3rd of September, Rabbi Furst, Mishna Berura.
Oh, loose here. Okay, good.
Sorry about that.
No problem. We're at Mishnah Berura Yud Chet on Taf Kuf Pei Tet.
Taf Kuf Pei Tet Yud Chet.
Yes, Yud Chet, the Mishnah Berura. Yeah.
Thank you.
He says, "Mi shehaya mehalech baderech v'chulei." Okay, so one who is traveling on the path. Imnit kavein, let's say, and if he has the intention to fulfill the obligation. Ita Yerushalmi lo shanu ela be'over aval be'omed chazaka kivain. So what, this is in the Yerushalmi?
Yeah, the Yerushalmi here is explaining, as the Mishna brings down, Loshna, this was not taught. Ela bavur, when a person is over, when he's passing by in the Rosh Hashanah, he's passing by in the Rosh Hashanah, and he keeps on walking. He hears the sound of the shofar and keeps on walking. If a person will hear the shofar, it stop.
Okay, chazaka kivain.
Right, there's a hazaka. There's a strong assumption. Hazaka is like a strong assumption you can make. If a person's stopping and listening to a shofar, we can assume that he's stopping and listening because he's intending that he wants to be yotzi with that blowing of that shofar.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's a safe assumption we can make about that.
I hear. Yeah, it's okay. Ayin ve'eliyah rabba shekatav the kavanat hayushalmi ve'over ve'omed lishmoa kol tekiyot. So look at the Eliyahu Rabbah, who writes about the
Kavanas. The intention of the Yerushalmi is as follows.
Okay. So one who is passing and stands and listens to the sounds of the shofar. The az amrinan af de'eno zocher im kivan az latzeit.
Oh, so we could say that az amrinan af de'eno zocher im kivan. We could say even in the case where if he wouldn't remember if he was intending to be yotzi or not, as let's say the komakom hazaka shikivan. It'll be a hazaka, an assumption we can make that he was intending to be yotzi with the blowing of the shofar at that time.
Okay. Okay. Aval b'shehaya omed b'veito lo amrinan chazaka kivain.
Right. However, in contrast, right, that when he's only made bebeso, he's standing in his house. Right? We don't say there's a hazaka that he was intending. People can be standing in his house for some various different things, but a person is walking along the road and all of a sudden he stops in midstream and starts listening to something. So we can assume that he's safely intending to be yotzi his mitzvah shmar to the kol shofar with his standing because he's interrupting his walking or whatever into learning and leaning to be yotzi the shofar, but not in the house.
not in the house. Okay. It says Suma Chaya B'Tikiot V'Im Haya Muchzach Likoa B'Chol Shana V'Silkuhu.
So this is another point, that a suma, person who is blind, chayev b'tikiyas, a person who's blind, he's obligated to hear the tikiyas, number one.
Mhm.
Ve'im hayeb mukzak b'tokev b'kol shana, and if a person who he had a position to blow each year the tikiyas, v'silku im hu yim sebaki kamo yachizrin the minyano. So let's say since a suma is obligated in the tikiyas, and if he was established to blow the tikiyas each and every year, and they took him down because he became blind, im lo yim sebaki kamo. If you don't find at least someone who's as good as him, then you have to bring him back to his place.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay, good. L'chatchila ein l'sako mipnei shehu suma af al pi sheyimsa baki kamohu.
Right. And even Likatila, ideally, you're not supposed to take him down. Don't remove him because he became a suma, because even if you find someone who's as good as him, meaning that's not a valid reason. The fact that a person went blind, has shown, is not a valid reason to remove him from his position of blowing shofar.
Oh, okay. Interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. So Yud Tet, Vishama Tikiot Mishloach Tzibor. Okay. V'chule. Uvilvad Shelo Amad Rachok Mibeit HaKnesset Kol Kach She'efshar Shelo Yishma Kol Shofar Rakol Chavara. Havara.
He's going to be Yotzi as long as Bilvat, for as long as Lo Omed Rochok Bebeit Knesset. He's not standing very far from the base Knesset. Kolkak so much. She'efshar Shelo Yishma Kol Shovarak Kol Havra. It's possible he's standing so far from the base Knesset. It could be that he's not really hearing the exact sound of the shofar. Rather, he's hearing an echo.
Ah.
Right? You don't want to. You want to be sure that you're hearing the actual sound of the shofar, not a sound of the echo of the shofar.
That's interesting.
Yeah, in what way? What makes you?
Well, because if one is blowing a shofar in a big enough room, well, maybe not. I was thinking if it's a big enough room, there might be an echo.
I mean, I tell you, you have very big um, shuls. Sometimes you have a very big shul, and a lot of times, see if it's built acoustically, really, it's the acoustics of the building should really block echoes. They don't, they don't want echoes in real places which are designed acoustically. They really part of it is to reduce any echoes.
Uh-huh. I hear.
Um, in general, if you're in the same building, you can probably safely assume that you're hearing the actual sound and not a sound of an echo.
Okay. Very good.
Very good. Okay, let's see where we're going to go now. Yeah, this will be tough cooked sadi. Yeah, let's begin this here.
Okay.
Number
Okay, we're doing Aleph. Okay. So the title is Seder Hara'oi L'Tikat Shofar. Okay. So what? Who is Roy able to hear the shofar?
Well, this is the Seder, meaning this is the proper arrangements of the blowing of the shofar.
The Seder, right? Oh, okay. The blowing of the shofar. Okay, Aleph. Kama tikiyot chayav adam lishmoa b'Rosh Hashanah. Teisha. And lefi shenemar trua b'Yovel u'b'Rosh Hashanah shalosh pa'amim b'chol trua peshuta lefaneha u'peshuta lachareha. Okay, so it looks like one's required to hear 9 sounds, 9 blasts.
I guess nine soundings, blowings of the shofar. Correct.
Okay.
And because it's explained that it says the word in the Torah is trua, Yovel, when it describes the freeing of the slaves at the time of Yom Kippur of Yovel, it mentions there that there'll be a trua sounded. And Rosh Hashanah, it's mentioned. So between Yovel and Rosh Hashanah, it mentions this expression in the Torah 3 times trua. 3 times trua.
Oh, it's mentioned 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay, let's see. Umipnei, umipi hashmua lamdu shekol truot shel chodesh hashvi'i echad hein.
Bein Rosh Hashanah, Bein Yom Kippur.
Okay. Oh, okay. Shel Yovel. Okay. So let's finish that then. It says Teisha Tikiyot Tokim Bechol Echad Mishnehem Tarat, Tarat, Tarat. Those are the abbreviations for the sounds, I guess.
Okay. So you have Nipnei Shemur. I mean, that's based on the Gemara. Nipnei Shemur, that's an expression. This is the quote from, I believe, the Rambam. Nipnei Shemur is a reference to the Gemara. Lamdu, when the Gemara teaches us, Shekol Truas, all the truas of Chodesh Tishri, all the truas that are mentioned there in reference to the 7th month, which is mentioned month of Tishrei, right? They're all the same, whether it's Rosh Hashanah, whether it's the ones you're blowing on Rosh Hashanah, or Ben Yom Kippur, whether it's the blowings that you'll do on Yom Kippur.
Oh, okay. Okay. So let's see, Mishna Berura. We have, it's 10:30 already. I guess we can start here tomorrow.
Yeah, we'll review the Mechaber tomorrow, where again Tav Kuf Tzadi, and we'll go into the Mishnah Berurah tomorrow. Okay, great. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Lou.
Okay, have a good
you,
day.
Rabbi. Shkoyach, Mayor.
Okay, Baruch to you.
Good afternoon. See you tomorrow.
Okay,
Okay.
very good. Okay.